students, welcome to our class entitled Analytic Philosophy and Education by me as teacher Sharon Aldina Javelin. Before we learn about this topic, I want to share and ask you as a motivation why God confound the language of all the earth, right? Because why God did it, and what lesson that you can learn from this story. I mean story the Tower of the Babel. As a connection, I want to share the consequence from the construction of the Tower of Babel was God confound the language of all the earth. Language is a vital tool in communication. The Tower of Babel could not be done because the people talk in different languages. And it is similar to what we are going to learn today about analytic philosophy, because analytic is related with the language. Before we start our lesson, I want to review previous lesson about introduction of philosophy. Next, the learning objective that we will learn. First, the student will analyze the analytic movement, philosophy, and education. The second, the student will discuss the implication of the philosophy and the aims of education on teaching methodologies and various curricular matters. The third, the student will be able to value the analytic philosophy of education in Adventist education. Now, let us start the discuss about the definition of analytic philosophy and the analytic movement in philosophy. To start the discussion, we will make a group. The student will divide into 4 groups, and each group will give the subtopic to discuss through media online, such as Messenger, WhatsApp, etc. Then through the forum, each group will present their final thoughts to other students. For the focus, subtopics that the students are going to discuss are implication of the analytic philosophy of the aims of education on teaching methodologies and various curricular matter. For the first group, they will discuss about aims of education. The second group, they will discuss method of education. The third group, they will discuss the curriculum. And the last group, they will discuss the role of the teacher. And then, after you are get to discussing, then all of the group will get presentation. There will be group presentation about what is the value of the philosophy in light of the Bible and Adventist philosophy of education based on the theory that just you learn and discuss. Language is a vital tool in communication, and what we are going to say it should be a blessing for others. Colossians 4 verse 6 says our words should be always full of grace, and 1 Corinthians 14 verse 3 says our words should strengthening, encouraging, and comfort. So let us be aware of what we are going to say. Do not let what we say is not a blessing to others. As a conclusion, let us summarize the learning material through gathering every main idea that has been discussed during the learning process. Include your goals and objectives for the summary analytic philosophy and education lesson. And for the next lesson, I will give you preview about the philosophy, education, and the challenges of postmodernism. This is the end of our lesson. May God bless us.